what is it? I got a friend with a pole in the basement, but someone's a zero. So I said I wanted a hero. This doesn't feel lisp. Even if you had a lisp, if you said I would be more of a hero, right? If you had that fucking retainer shit some of us had to deal with. I don't mean having one. I mean listening to some of you speak that way. Like, right, you want to come over my house and have a sleepover? Fuck no. If I did before you spoke, I just don't know. It could be a little bullyish. I'm mirroring, remember? This is my excuse for life, right? All existence. Thank you. Tell me what's up with this zero. It's getting hot. Is that one? Whoa. Whoa. I want to take my clothes off. Could be either gender. It doesn't matter. Huh. Always putting on a show, this one. I feel that there is a more than zero content with being around a bunch of zeros. And remember the movie Less Than Zero? Oh my God. Was somebody thinking, what movie can I watch today even if I have to rent it? I love it. I love it. So it could be like that. Travel without feeling like a tourist, but you could be a tourist. Tourist. No. Yeah, you're a man. They're letting me know that this is a man who's content either dating zeros, and listen, hello, hi. I'm not talking zeros like they dropped out of school at 8 and became a prostitute by 11. I'm talking about zeros on the Richter scale. I mean zeros as far as what do you do to me as far as passion. What are you doing from this one and this one? These are two different minds as far as I'm concerned now. And now I hope this is past tense where someone's going, I used to. Yeah, hold on. Hold on. Oh, this is slow walking, slow pace. Why is this important? This also feels to me like it's not just zero on the Richter scale, but it's zero with basic knowledge. This is slow speech. This is it's very immature. Fuck. You see what I'm saying? This is even slowed speech would be slang, like BRB, WTF. Is there one for I want a divorce? IWD, yeah. And she's like, well, I want dick. And we're both in the same boat but different. So I guess you both have a reason to be angry or just to want out. Okay. Pisces, Aries. And then they get stuck. I'm still waiting to finish the conversation from 6 days ago. It was, this could be memory too, but this just feels like I say things impulsively. I don't know why I'm responding. Some of my responses have nothing to do with what was said previously. It's like they're just pulling shit out of thin air and then regurgitating it or just saying it. Ordinary. Zero and ordinary to somebody. They might as well be the same. What are you looking for? Hermit. Well, grant me the wisdom and the solitude. Somebody said, grant me the solitude, whatever this is, whatever you are. You're taking me, I need one that is extraordinary. And I felt something in my area, and so this is a sexual, I need this. I'll tell you what's nuts though. There could be somebody that, I don't know whether you always were looked at as the weirdo or the one that nobody wanted, or if it's just because you're that real smart fucking guy that didn't really care whether you had women or not. And I don't think that you've been with a lot of women. And I think that there is a woman that is perfect for you somewhere. And this feels like, oh man, this feels like one of those guys from school where you're like, no man, I went to the high school reunion thing, or just I stole them, and nobody really knows what they're doing. This is that weird, I work for CERN scientist, but it looks like I go to the body shop every day. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, this guy's a really good guy. But this is what it feels like to me. There could have been he could have became one of those guys that just became so into, because the way that the hermit and the hangman, looking at shit this differently, is like, I see dead people, and I even work with them to even create more dead people. I don't know what that's about, but wow, what a great guy you are. Woo, maybe, you are very, very, okay, you're very empathetic, but you're very quick to shut that off. For what reason? Okay, if you feel like something that you're listening to, engaging in conversation in, investing money and time in, I don't care if this is a text message, if it doesn't make you feel good, you won't finish it. So this feels like I start it, and then, if I feel like something's up, or there's some other type of beings, I don't know if you call it anything. I don't think this guy calls them aliens. Maybe you would be more inclined to say aliens than you would ancestors, but that's what it feels like to me. Like something else is telling me to just cut this shit off. So that could be tough for somebody to be around on top of. I think you're super smart, and that is really intimidating to most women. Even men, I don't know I feel like at one point you were like, whatever, I mean, you were just spending time with people. And getting that compassionate side out of you is difficult. The driest of dry sense of humor. I mean, you calling it a sense of humor at some point is even pushing it. Yeah. And I think that people often walk away from you a little bewildered. And then here she is. Okay, so then here she is. I think that oh my God, this is so weird. For the first time in this lifetime of yours here, you two are going to meet. Yeah, because the whole time that you were doing this, and this is just being myself, but you're so, this is forcing cabin fever. This isn't an introvert. This is somebody who can stay in for years. But my God, the growth that comes. And I don't feel growth, I feel growth inside, so that you now, when you do leave or walk out or venture out, you have something to offer a lot of people, if not everybody. It's weird. So while you were doing this, while listening, I mean, the temperance could even be like, this is usually temptation. And I feel like it was there, but you naturally saying no, or because some of this was even that you let yourself go, and it was helping you because the universe or something wanted you away from others that way. It could have been that a lot of people were sick or just weren't as clean as they should be for being with someone like you, but the whole time you're like bringing in through law of attraction this woman here. We're going to talk about this woman. This is, I don't want to call women zeros and shit, so I want to take that part out of the beginning. I could have been a little misogynistic there, and I'm going to take it back and just say that this guy could have been seen as that. Okay, now here's this other one. Tornado with the penguin. You could be light-skinned or mixed race, but this is, oh my. You came in quick, or something came in quick. Okay, this is, what is this, please? Oh, okay. Why are you coming up as a King of Pentacles? Oh my God. All right, this is another one. That's what this is. This is somebody else. Oh, you're done with another person. Shape of you. Last night you were in my room, and I bet you smelled like you. He's in love with you. Somebody's in love with you, but you had to stop dealing. I don't know if you had to get a divorce, or you had to let something know, or the universe, or about this, if we believe in God, that you were finished with something else. Someone else. I'm telling you, this was your lesson learner. Yep. There he is. There he is. There's the breadcrumber, the one yeah, there. Mr. Lover, Mr. Lover, man. Shabba. Yep. Yeah, man. I love when I leave him, but he doesn't leave him. He loves him, and then you just sit right there for me, sit real pretty and shiny. I'll dust you off a little bit. Whatever it takes for me to look better with you on my arm. And then what happens? I love him. Yep. And then he'll opportune off the whole family. This is, well, yeah, of course the brother. Well, you have a brother that has a shop? Good. I need this. I need the alignment done on the car. Oh, no problem. And then it's like, what else do you have? The uncle or the cousin that's in jewelry, that does jewels. And it's like, well, I mean, I wanted to get this melted down. And then they go out of their way for you. This is one of those families where it's just filled with opportunity. Yeah, and then there is judgment. And some of them could even be in the judicial system, and that could be another reason why this other guy that you had to stop dealing with, it feels like he gets in trouble with the law, so he needs to flirt with COs and lawyers and judges and cops and shit. Done with that. So we went from this guy could even be the zero that you're getting rid of. It's hard for you to call this guy a zero. You must be this true woman, feminine type thing that people talk about. We have fist. Okay. I see feist too. It could have been feisty, that you're feisty, but what's up with the fist? Oh, but the star. Huh. Oh, are you a boxer? You could be a boxer or MMA, something like that. You threw a fist. Oh my God, but the strength, I'm telling you, somebody's a fucking boxer, kickboxer, jiu-jitsu, something like that. And you know what's even crazier with the star? You could know multiple. Or this is part of some gifts that you have, is just to defend, stand up, and protect, and la-di-da-di-da. So I see why. If the two of you are like this, let's say that this guy here is, I got tired of being the one that always defended and stood up and protected, even verbally. So what I did was I just I stopped dealing with people. Once I started having this aha of like, I'm the only one that does this. I'm always going to be the one that's expected to be that guy. I can't do it anymore. Now it clears this invisible fence, this invisible concrete wall is actually what it feels like, more so, that blocked someone just like him that understands, because this is a type of sitting by myself for an extended period of time that most people would never understand. What is this? We are who we are. Okay. PR. Yeah. CK. Huh. LI. Ricky. Prick. I see prick too clearly. PR again. Kip. I see RIP too. I'm telling you, somebody could have been moved out the way in a way that nobody saw coming too. It could have been, you know what I feel for some of you? You were talking to somebody on the other end of a line where they knew the person that you thought it was gone, that they were dead. I don't know if they were in another country or this was an online thing that turned into talking on the phone and things got weird. Yeah, and I think there was no other reason but just to see how long they could get away with it. Crazy. Yeah, prick. We're just going to put prick. And the world is ours. Okay, well, it could be something like that. Some Carlito's Way type Donny Montana thing. Superstars. Let me. Alright, I don't want to get too deep into that shit, but. Uh-oh. What is this? Huh? Why is there a group of paranormal people here? Are you connected to that somehow? Humor and versatility. Okay, so you can bring laughter out of anybody. That's amazing. And this I put this right next to the star with the strength. These are powerful gifts that you have. This other prick, or you're the prick, right? Didn't appreciate that. I mean, this is I can take you around all of my friends, all of my family, and they all feel the same way when they walk away from you or you walk away from them. It's hard to find that in someone, and how important it is for just keeping structure in businesses, family groups, shit like organizations. I love this. With gadgets, I'm telling you, I feel like you are like an inventor, or you could be and don't even realize it. You guys, this is somebody where I either make something else better, if I guess all my brain knows. This feels like two beautiful minds. Yep, that's what it feels like. Mac and cheese in reverse. Well, this would be cheesy in reverse. Wow, a genius, a brain that's not cheesy. Or they are, and I feel like you actually find that endearing. Hold on a second. Tell me about this cheesy with the gadgets. Like, I don't think another woman would be able to deal with what this guy's interest is. You'd just be two geeks. Knight of Cups. They are a great person. Oh my God, this is why they're by themselves a little bit. It's like, I don't want to be nice anymore. That's what I feel. It could have been this. If you already had some kind of interaction with this person, I feel like one of you was too nice still. And I think that the other one was like, yeah, I'm not going to say profit, all right? But I can clearly see that if I spend time with you as nice as you are, I either may take it for granted, or people are going to think that I am something else than what I actually am now. It feels human to earth, like it feels very human, but you could have even said you're too nice. And it's like, I don't want to not be a good person anymore, you know? I don't like, what am I supposed to be? Am I supposed to be a jerk off, someone that you can't rely on? I mean, am I going to have to change who I am? I'll tell you, know what? It's even crazier. Oh my God! You know what's even crazier for somebody? I mean, there's a man here who didn't sleep with anybody his whole life. He values himself that much, and I think that this guy was involved with a lot of scientific shit. This is the kind of job where, you know, when I said before, either it's like head of the special forces or something like that, where you can't have a family and relationships and stuff. But this is that guy, man. This is that guy that puts everything into what he does, which is why he couldn't have this relationship thing. I don't know if you're just tired of dealing with this, or if you just kind of ventured off and things just happen the way they happen. But this guy could be like, at the very least within the past 10 years, hasn't slept with anybody. Wow. I was thinking hot off the press. I don't feel clone at all. I don't know how that works. I don't know if they can clone you at a certain age and just duplicate you. I mean, who knows what they can do, or if they have to grow. If it's amoeba. I mean, well, if you know what I'm saying, who knows? Like, I want this version at 34, da 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 da. Take a picture and just duplicate them. They probably can. Who wants to raise a whole other motherfucker? You never know how they're going to turn out. I want this one, but I don't know. And I don't even even care to know. Yeah, this is, what do I, alright, well, somebody else is getting out of jail as well. Oh, you know what, immediately, hello, slap. There are multiple people who are like this with you, and they're coming from different areas. Alright, we got this one here who has I have no friends, and la-di-da-di-da, and I didn't realize how special I was until these grand ahas, okay? And I was kind of going back and forth, like, these are men that found themselves becoming way too cold. But I don't have a reason to be anything else. Well, this one here, this is it. With the sense of humor and shit like that. I feel like they miss women like you. Yeah, yep. You are the chameleon, the shapeshifter of personality. And to some people, it's very godlike or goddess-like. Very, deity, right? Like, I love that shit. What am I listening to? Busy Woman. What do we have here? I see, oh, there's a marriage here to someone. This must be the dingbat. This is the, oh my God, I got pregnant, or they were pregnant and I thought it was mine, but this is only because of a child. I only married you because of the child. I only asked you to marry me because I thought the kid was mine. One is mine, the goddamn girl is mine. She's mine. I mean, the kid fucking talks back and shit. Like, here I am, I married you, or I moved. This is at very least some kind of commitment where I should have done some research. I mean, the kid doesn't look like him at all. Yeah, it was judgment. This feels a different kind of judgment. This is, I was looking for temporary happiness. I needed temporary shelter. I needed to be whatever they needed me to be so that I could have what I needed at the time. We got one that's kidding themselves, and the other one that's just a supreme opportunist who is also a good actor. I didn't have a vehicle either. Someone's car got towed and everything. So if my car got fucking towed, or they impounded my car. Pisces, Cancer, Capricorn, Libra. And I was also just multiple things. I was drinking, I was doing, taking pills and everything. I mean, I had so many, everything was I became so secretive that I just removed myself from the equation completely. Stitches could have been like that. What is this? No one's ever left me quite this sore, so I don't know what the fuck happened here, but I'll tell you what, when somebody sent a message saying I was done, that was it. This is, I need someone to bring me back to life. It feels like Isis and Osiris type shit, with where it was either that type of a bond, it could be siblings here, and this has nothing to do with a relationship, it could be siblings, and it does, and that's what this fucking devil card is here with the justice. You could have wound up having a child with a sibling or a cousin or something like that. I don't know, it feels like somebody was concerned about also judgment with that story I see. Alright, yeah, I think that somebody was like, or they allowed the judgment of other people. You could look like brother and sister, and you're not even, you know what I mean? It just feels like real quick judgment. Assuming, and yeah, I kind of like it. And they it's like I can't go on from this. Whatever they were told, or whatever was embedded in their brain through family and friends who, I mean, you listen. If I think that somebody's brother and sister, they could tell me their brother. It's not my fucking business. You're not affecting me in any way. I don't sleep next to you. I don't know what I would be like if I fell in love with my fucking brother or sister. You know what I mean? If this is you, like, oh, why am I being judged? You could be with them right now. You know, the two of you kind of look alike. Kind of shit like that. Where, do you know how many people already had children with a brother or sister? I was wondering, standing in line yesterday, are brother and sister, are they the true soulmates? And is it to keep bloodline together? And how much? And if that's the case, you can get real deep and go, well, how many bloodlines are there really? Is it just one? And then they're all separated now and incarnate, and then we lose each other and shit like that. And how does this work? It's weird. I guess it depends on your belief, right? Some of you believe that you have a soulmate, you're supposed to meet them in this lifetime, la di da di da, and then we go somewhere else. I don't know. Some of you have to get away from that, because in order to go somewhere else, it may not be able to have any kind of spiritual ties to any other realms, and this could be another dimension or afterlife shit that's even better than heaven, or what we know to be heaven. Who knows, right? But it just feels like otherworldly shit. I'm telling you, that's a whole other dimension with the world card flipping out. This feels like Atlantis, or maybe even something that has never been spoken about, discovered, shown to anyone before. I like it. This could even be like zero attachments, all right? And it feels like, I don't know. I was wondering this the other day. Do addictions keep you here? I don't feel like they would. I mean, what the fuck? So I gamble, right? Or I'm on prescribed medication. It feels like soul stuff. Like, there's a lot, that we don't understand, that when it comes to some type of contracts with something, whether it's a being, whether it's the universe, whether it's this quantum world, whether it's just even with ourselves, that we created this bond, this contract, and that's the one that we have to uphold. And there could be a lot of deep spiritual shit here when it comes to worth and bloodline. That's what I went to see today, Final Destination Bloodline. I went with my sister and my mom, and I pay attention to words and shit, you know what I mean? Just the bloodline thing and how important that really is. And is the bloodline all alien? I mean, is all DNA, and is, you know what I mean? I guess alien would be something odd than what you're used to. That's really what alien is, until we see this other shit about alien. But how deep does that go even? You know, or is it spirits, or is it all alien DNA? Alien / human? I don't know. I heard earlier the humans weren't, something about the humans coming here, and then the Anunnaki. That part is actually true about the Anunnaki coming here to help humans ascend. And the Anunnaki could have somehow gotten stuck here. You know what I mean? I mean, all you gotta do is just get married. Maybe that's the thing. Listen, I'm just being, like, maybe there are gods and goddesses and beings that wound up here incarnating, and they knew that they were supposed to help ascend, or even clear out karma, or cut a soul tie from another lifetime that's keeping them from going somewhere amazing, right? But then they get here, and now you're born, and the media programming begins. Forced programming through cartoons, and then school, and playing this, and da-di-da, and don't do this at school. And now it's like, and the kids, what the fuck they're learning? Not everywhere. But, and then now there's school, and the news, and movies, and songs. Billboards now, and advertisements you have to worry about. Some of the advertisements may be should be over 18. How important is this? And then eventually, there's this, oh, they went to Jared. You know what I mean? With the fucking wedding. Is it the vows till death do us part? Or is it something, how we say how words are so important? Are you putting some type of something on yourself by saying those vows? I just want to say, any vow that I said in this lifetime or other lifetime when it came to a soul contract that's keeping me stuck in this life, remove permanently, like for good. Yeah, that's it. Done. All right, I'm gonna. Well, maybe we just needed to say that and shit, and it's really that important. And that block that. There's nothing else. Okay, if that is keeping anything stuck or holding anything of greatness from me, cut it permanently, please, and dissolve it. See ya.